Thanks, Ben. Right, let's just start the meeting. We haven't got the so apologies for actions first. Dad, not going to make it like the work. Dave Chandler's mission meeting today, we can't make it. That's the only ones I've had. Dave, anything? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Right, I haven't got no minutes because no report being done last week. So that's short and sweet. So no, there's no matters arising. So over to me. Just want to bring up a few things. Won't be long. Obviously, the weather's affecting football at the moment. Number of reasons. There's hardly any games in December because of the rain. Then we had the snow, and then we got the frost. So there's not been much football. With some leagues, I'm looking at them because I see a lot of BCFA leagues. It's not a big issue. We still get a game played. One's the competitive games league, but there is some leagues that are going to really struggle. I think.
I'm up against it. I'm way into May anyway.
Yeah, I think you could do. There's a message going out today. There's going to be might have to do double headers, midweek games, whatever, just to get them done. You're going to struggle. I think the 13 is the worst, isn't it?
Yeah, because we had that mini league started like.
I think Darren Lockers played about 4 games or out about 18. So
more games cancelled than they're playing.
But it is what it is. I mean, pitch-wise, we've been all right. Chelmer Valley's been a godsend when them 2 pitches have been atrocious, as usual. But there's no big issue with pitches at the moment. We're still getting games played. Good. Signing on, I looked tonight, there's still 37 kids in moderation. I don't know why. So can I ask every manager, just check their age group, their team on the website, and check they've got no kids in moderation. The reason I ask, because they just started the cups. The cups are going to start. Now, we had issues last year and we managed to get away by skin, like I say. That they think their players signed on, right? They're not. And when it gets to the cup final, poor little Jimmy thinks he can play, and the manager thinks he can play. And unfortunately, he can't because they do a proper sign-on registration for the finals. And we had it last year where 2 players would quickly rush through and manage to get them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been out of play. So you need, at this point, to check your registrations that all the players you've got are signed on. You got some last year.
Sure.
Don't take it for granted. That's what I say. Check your players are signed on. And for the non-competitive ages, there is going to be a point where they have to be signed on for one team for the cups. We as a club, and I think a few other clubs, we multi-sign our players to all the teams for that age group. So if you've got 5 teams in that age group, they can play for any team. But with the cups, you're not allowed to do that because you can't play for more than one team in the cup. So they have to be deregistered and just single with one team. For the competitive age group, it doesn't matter. We are like that anyway. It's the non-competitive. So start thinking about what kids that you want in what teams. A lot of them you've got it set in stone ready, but then you need to look at the ones that look after the age group, deregistering kids from certain teams because they can't play in the 2 teams. Just my experts in that. I think you're expert. You're the expert. The first part of it. So that's about the league and what's coming up. There is some, I think it's about some free referee courses that the league managed to get available, funded. So if you know any people that want to push forward for that referee course, let me know. They have to be out of ref, if that makes sense. What I mean that is, what they're looking for is nobody puts someone through the course if they're playing. That makes sense. They're playing, they can't be available ref because that's not what they want. They want people that are going to be available ref on a Sunday. Don't think, oh, my 15-year-old wants an extra money. Can he do that course? And then you put him on the course and he's never available ref. He's playing with something. So they don't want that. You know. What else? For those that know Alf, unfortunately, I don't know if you've heard or not, his wife Betsy died recently. So, and for those who want to go to the funeral, it is on the Monday the 30th, 3:30 at the Crib, and the wake is at Highland's house afterwards. Now, Alf has said that anyone who wants to go, can you let him know, because he's looking at numbers for food. So he's got a good idea of numbers. I mean, if you don't know, Alf is our club president, and every year when we used to have presentations, when he was fit and able, we used to come to the presentations with Betty, but they're not being quite able for like, but it's quite sad. Some other news, unions stepping down, if you've not seen the messages or heard, which is, union hasn't been well for a while, and he's decided to take the decision to step down because of his ongoing illness, so he feels it's not fair on the club, so he's relinquishing a lot of his roles, which is going to be a massive blow to the club, because, you know, people don't appreciate all the things he does. He's one of his unsung heroes in the background that chases people up. He's a pain in the butt to people because he's always chasing people up for DBS, safeguarding, first aid, you name it. It's a thankless task because people tend to ignore the emails. Plus, he does a lot of fundraising for the club through last man standing, bonus ball, Xmas raffle, loads of stuff. He looks after the pitch. So we've got all these roles to fill, and we managed. I spoke to Neil Parkhurst, which is he's been associated a couple of years, and he's going to take on last man standing, the fundraising things like last man standing, bonus ball, and the Christmas tour. Where we need to fill roles is the welfare, club welfare. We can't operate. I know you've seen the message. We cannot operate as a club without a child welfare officer. It's a bit of a full-on task at times, not always, but every year we have to complete an accreditation, an FA chartered accreditation, used to be the standard, and we have to submit all the managers what position they're in regarding to DBS, coaching, and he has to keep everything up to date to make sure everyone is up to date with certain things, especially things that which are really critical, like DBS. I've only found out recently, I didn't know this is true. You don't need safeguarding. It's not mandatory, you need safeguarding. But next season it is. So we've always done it as a club for our charter accreditation and charter standards. We've always done it, push manage forward for it. But it's not a necessity at the moment, but it will be from next season. So, and this goes for managers who are senior managers that manage kids. So what is a kid? Is anyone under 18? So children that are in Ray would play at Ray as well, because he's placed in younger kids. They will need up to date DBS child welfare. So we're looking for people. So if you can let Union know, or if you know of any parent or publish it within your WhatsApp groups, or your team, your age groups, that we're looking for volunteers. When I say volunteers, we're happy to split the role, like you said. It might be too much for one person, so the more two people would be ideal. Maybe do like what we do with the fixtures, do non-competitive and competitive, split it. So that's one role we need to fill. The other one is looking after the pitch. I know it sounds like what pitch? It's really the main pitch. It's keeping it in a playable state, ready for the season to start, and maintaining it through the season. So it is available. You probably, at junior managers, think, well, you don't quite mean they're playing, which I get. But it's a job we have to do. We've got to do. So that role needs to be filled as well. And what my last says. Unfortunately, Andy questioned me the other day, just to add insult to injury. He's stepping down as well due to work commitments. So Andy's stepping down from senior secretary. So we're looking for a senior secretary for next season as well. So there's a lot of key people that help this club run in the background that are necessary evil. We need them. We need to fill these places. So again, if anyone wants to put themselves forward or knows someone, please shout. It's really important. You know, there's people in this club that do a lot as it is. I do too much. Jerry does too much. Some other people like Dave do too much. So we're a massive club, and we're quite thin on the ground at top end volunteers. You know, we are. So we need more people. We need new blood to be fair, because we ain't getting younger. So we need some younger people to come through all the committee. I make this to make the committee bigger. You know, more fresh faces, more ideas, whatever. It just we need people. We need people there. You know, I had a nice phone call. Passed on the message to Phil Rackman and Brett about a guy who's just moved into Chelsea. He's got two boys, 8 and 7, and decent footballers. Both have been at Chelsea. Makes nothing that. I don't think it's West Ham, I'm interested. But he said, I've heard all about your club. I've been told you're the best one around Chelsea. So when we get recommendations like that, it's nice, because you have them sort of recommendations, you attract the better kids, and you know, it only is good for the future of the club. But for it to be maintained, we need people to volunteer to help the club run. So keep the good stuff that we're doing going. That's it. We do 5-star already. What? I don't, we don't have 5-star on there, but it's not on there because big roles.
Yeah.
I'll it's an old agenda. Okay, that's me done. Any questions?
Yeah, certainly the adult section seems to be working all right. Like John was saying, a few games are cancelled so far. In December, January, the weather, hopefully things start to improve. The advantage we've got is at least one game gets played at home every Saturday. We've got Sean Valley, the main pitches being played. So most of the games seem to be going on. I've had no panic messages yet from the league saying that we're running over. So hopefully that will work okay. Similarly, with regard to refs, if anybody knows any adult refs, the Vets League are desperate for refs. So if you know anybody, please let us know, and we'll happy to work to pass the details on. Apart from that, I think the only other good thing to say is we seem to be doing the right on discipline. It's always a hot topic when you get into adult football. We seem to get fines every single week. We only had 2 recent sending offs. Apart from that, the rest of it's been yellow cards. And recently, the league table-ish came out, we're not top, we're not bottom, we're somewhere in the middle, which is all right, I'll give you that. With regard to the change in role, or me stepping down, sadly I changed job roles in October, which means I can't be placed again, obviously. Finding time, hopefully they put some good practices in place before I took over, and I'll continue that, so happy to chat with anybody who wants any details about it. It's the end of the season that I'll be stepping down, not going to.
Scott.
Not a lot to report, obviously, I'm only looking after Blackburn Benji League now and the Girls League. With John having the BCFA. I've got some deadlines coming up, and I'm pretty sure the BCFA probably have too, John, so if you just tell me your version, but transfer deadline for Blackburn Benji, 14th of March, BCFA. I'm not going to spot, if you can let us know or whatever.
Just over there, I think it's right.
A bit longer than. Yes, obviously there's transfer deadlines for all the competitive teams, whatever league they're playing. It's just to make sure, as a coach, that you're aware of them, so you don't have that kid come to you and you want him, and unfortunately you can't transfer him in. Blackburn Denji's got a few. We won a couple of trophies last year in the B&D League. The under-18s League Cup, which was Richie Cannon, and the under-16s did 3 champions with SFC. We need to return those trophies. Are they both in there? So they need to take it back. And there's an SGM for being the 15th of February, which I'll attend. I haven't actually been informed of the girls one yet. I'll attend that one as well. I don't know what their transfer deadline is yet. I'll keep in touch with the girls teams.
Just ask them now, it's not.
Yeah, it's just better to have it all in. You will get asked. Not much else to say. Games are happening. You seem to be going very, very well.
Good. That's not here, so again, I can't really comment on the treasurer's report. Obviously, with a little football up here on Saturday, it does have an impact on the bar takings. So, hopefully, when the football gets going, you can pop up here and support the club. I will say something though. This has come from Laura. I need to speak to Jerry about it. Is the viability of opening up on a Saturday room, because nobody uses the club, to be true. It's disappointing because I know Great Danes really well, and they have a raving train on Saturday and Sunday from their tea hut. They've actually done it all up. They've put a lovely coffee machine in there. You know, they're getting the support. We get 0. We had one man whose dog come over on patch for a cup of tea or coffee. And for me, I know it's in a different day and age where some kids are not allowed burgers anymore or hot dogs, or it's, you know, you only allowed a bit of apple or fruit or whatever. But I think also it's down to the managers not communicating to the opposition. Simple that we have a tea hut, please make use of it. We've got toilets, you know, no one comes over. Laura had 2 people all Saturday.
So that's a bit not so Ravens.
I agree, being over there, but it don't take a lot
No.
for a manager to go, look, it's a team got me over there.
Oh, we're in this one.
So it's gonna be the impact, I've got it all on back then. This. So that's one side, full on PDF.
Yeah, it's just,
Problem is, if it's not open, all the time it's even.
no, exactly. That's
That's
you
the
know,
major problem.
we get people come up here, open up, put season properly, don't have toilets and set up. But no one comes up.
How many times do the teams actually come here after their own matches, or is it just car park go? Exactly. So if that's something that we can do as coaches with our own teams, and just saying actually after the match, we're going to go into the clubhouse. The kids love it. They just, you know, they're all sitting here, they have a chance to just chat and stuff. There's no reason why coaches can't do that with our own team. So we're all walking past here. It encourages parents to stay around and help clear up, so that we're going in the clubhouse afterwards. Just a little bit of a chat.
If you buy a pack of crisps and a Coke or whatever, or even water, tea and water, whatever, it just makes a difference. And for me, it's being part of the club. We're a lucky club, and there's not many, or at least people not, that have got their own clubhouse. you know, you play lots of teams and then buy for what we've got. They will buy for what we've got. Now, a lovely pavilion like this, team coffee, and yet it's not used by the club. They just pay for the badge. They're part of a spring called net since the badge, but don't actually, somebody knows it exists, only maybe presentation. Make a quick comment during agreement. We get from parents, when we do the presentation. I didn't know this was up there, didn't know the other part. Didn't you understand? It's just remarkable. And that comes down to a lack of communication with managers. I'll be very wrong. So that was that with I'm not doing that's report, but unions got the other, so I can't update you on child welfare. He has been chasing people, I know.
Said the standard charters should be done by the end of next week.
Then
So, nearly on,
it's not called that anymore.
whatever it is,
Presentation.
accreditation.
Membership, I haven't had time enough, to be honest, I've been so busy to check, and I'm again leaving it to managers to check their players to actually see their plays, their registration fees. Just to go through again, when you do your check on if they're actually registered, if they're actually paid. Give them a chase, give them a nudge. Okay.
We still got a hardship fund.
So,
We still got a hardship fund.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't see that.
yeah, we've still got that.
So,
We've got quite a bit at the moment, so it can be used. There. Also on that, we've been put it on record and a thank you to the local community, the Neighbourhood Watch, Springfield Neighbourhood Watch, that donated £100 to the club to go to the hospital. But they give me a check, which I've got to go and send something like and 6 months. I know, that'd be nice.
6 months, right?
Private, but private.
But if I just want to follow that.
I haven't got that facility, not for the club. But, you know, like Andy, like, you're gonna watch this. Our bank account, we can't get bank cards. I can't get bank cards for the club bank account. Not that I want to abuse it, but to pay for things like pitches, also, you have to pay in a card, and I can't get a card. And I'm an app to pay a check. The computer said no.
That's this now.
The computer said no. It's a bank of that, isn't it? So that was that, and also we've got if Emma's up there, I can see she's up there. One of the girls does Wildcats on Saturday morning. Their mum and dad had given me £500 sponsorship, which I promised I would ring fence just for the girls. So whatever you want to do. You up there, Emma?
Slowly asleep.
She's watching something asleep.
Sorry, I couldn't find me unmute button. That's brilliant. Do you know who it was? Grant Palmer.
What's it? What company's it got? Do you know the company Mensa?
I think the dad found out about Wildcats from a pub in Felsted, granddad. So whoever drinks in Felsted, it's that person we need to thank.
Just check the name. I'll let you know, Emma. But let me know what you want to do with it. If you want to get some kit for, if you've got a new team next year, you can hold it back for then, get kit,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. We should have also got the other 500 from Barclays community grant.
If that's gone to Dad will never see it.
I've seen it.
It's reassuring.
These electric access.
I'll bring fence that in.
It's going skiing again, no.
There you
Grant Bailey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, yeah, that's the granddad drinks in Felsted. So whoever's from that area, they were the person that was singing praises about Springfield.
right. So you've got that.
Cool.
Doug, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, kids first you dried up now, hopefully no one else come on with a new kid till later on in the year, middle of the year. Possibility that we might discontinue that style as it is at the moment. It's been going for 4 years, 3.5 years longer than any night or LS Revo. Very well scored. So you reckon it might go another year?
What the one with the ziggy zaggers?
What?
The line, but they're not lines, you know what I mean? They're not lines, they've got like. They're only out, I think, a couple of years, and you're 20 years. Is it?
Sure.
I think it's a damn good about it. Yeah. But I think they won't go now again. That one are really good in keeping things going. So maybe change start. So the only thing I keep getting requests for is balls. Well, I haven't got them in this supply room. We spent over £3,000 supplying most temporary balls. This year I worked on the assumption, you don't come to me, you don't need them. A lot of managers didn't come to me, so I'm doing the funding only, which is good for the club. We've got all the an allocation to everyone. So good. Match balls are, well, especially senior. Loser or third, and 3G. Match balls not cheap.
No.
You get a deal by 500 training balls at £6. You don't need that many match balls, so they're like 12 notes. It becomes expensive. But obviously, on the first team you do, you have to have the lead ball to get so.
On that, if people train in motion, I went to the meeting up there this time. If you've lost balls and you can't get them, basically have to go up there the next morning and they'll hold them to pick them up. You don't go and pick them up. They went up, see what happens.
Shot it from here to motion. You want to have some shot from here to motion.
Well, Harry Kane do it. Okay, anything else done? That's it. Jerry?
Interesting.
Ben's not there. The only other thing mentioned is by cycle stop. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we've first meet up, we're gonna go on the weekend, the last weekend of half term. And
It's a massive problem, Jerry's got they won't work. I know how much you can do it. It's when you know Jill, we might have to go. If not, so I guess.
provisionally, the date was the last weekend of the half term, but unanimously decided to hold it back up here again. Just because of the reports back, got the use of the bar, just easier for us, although it's over there's I put together a draft of money or agree on that. Days, as soon as we do have the dates, we'll look to get open it up. Just got to confirm the running order first. It's on. You need to know what day you register, and that's a key one for it to work in the 3 sessions per day. Whereas at Boswell, it's just 1 day, morning or afternoon. So, and we'll just say that.
We will try and get more team in the sense that we're going to try and make group 16 rather than 5. So
I did bring that across to you, John. Yeah, I didn't check that one. So it's based on, pitches, goals, you know, layouts, all that kind of stuff. Try to work out. One thing we are trialing this year, hopefully, is an app, a tournament app, which we're looking into. It'll be easy, it'll be free online on their phone. We'll still need registration results to come back to the results there. It's looking promising. So. Yeah, well, last year it was just a QR code, just a website. This is an actual app, and you can look up the finance.
We don't to know what teams have, we don't to know what teams have signed up this year.
I'll tell you what, we signed up so far. No one.
But I know you've done a good job trying to keep out the academies.
We were doing
Barking FC turned up with like no kid, just a bunch of ragtags, but they were awesome. And I just thought, here we go.
all we can do is look at what they're registered.
There's people out there that just go glory on them, don't they? It's not in spirit.
It's not, and last year I kicked out 5, 6 different clubs.
Yeah, we
You know,
out there, EJ.
It'd just be having visibility, not to choose who you're playing, but just visibility of.
But it's, I'll be honest, you know, it's difficult. You've got like 120 teams, all different coaches trying to ask, and you're trying to fill them all that. So,
I mean, nobody can, it's coming something done. Every team has to be affiliated to Canada.
yeah,
And some of those, like, blokes that don't pay the money and do training, the teams, I'm sure they're not affiliated to Canada.
No,
Therefore, there should be competition.
we play Brian FC.
Canada can find you for that.
Well, quite a few times.
But that's the
Really
thing,
talented
it's-
last
it's
year.
not-
Played them, they turned up.
They're not affiliated to Canada, as a team.
No, well, they played with the team too. They two balls and played for the top and 2 by 2012. So they don't play for them, they just come in because they don't.
Well, I said, yes,
you can't change the play.
They can't change the players.
But the probably you know, if you're inside that, it's probably all right. When you're travelling from Barking or whatever it was, it's like, come on, you know, really, all the way to the Springfield.
Get 5 points in.
Yeah.
We've never played Springfield before. They're playing under Springfield.
Yeah.
We're affiliated.
That's it, that's what.
Those boys could be stood up there. Because after the village of the month, no one might be able to anything. Yeah, because their registration finishes,
Yeah.
they'll start getting to sign. And you're creating, it's what you pay for, I'm out too.
Also, your affiliation finishes as well.
Yeah.
So, it's really quite.
And they're not affiliated to Canada, or were affiliated to Canada in the previous season. We can get done as a club, but they can play that.
Well, I did weed out a couple that, you know, I don't know what they finesse or something, but I thought, what's that? Oh, it's our tournament name. I went, okay, what club are you? And they were Eastern Junior Premiership. Yeah, JPL teams. And there's a couple of youth spotted Pegasus. And there's a couple of other so we tried best we can. But ultimately, if
But we're living in your age.
So it's not when one of them, and it's like, on the, it's so what the last bit.
could ask on the registration form, current league they play for.
They don't limit, because like both said, so you could have, I don't know, Hankins, right? But because the registration is finished, they can bring in 5 academy players from Sophia or whatever, you don't. Oh, you go to them, yeah. You notice, John, whenever we go to someone else, they will ask for our affiliation number, don't they? That's their way of doing that check. Maybe we should start. Yeah, maybe do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll give you an idea of where they are.
It's just, you know.
But we won't ask for your.
I was just gonna, when they say that, I'll be straight away. So, I'm not even trying to do it, but I believe that. we're gonna bring up Barking and offer us saying they're doing well.
You do that, but does happen because it's systematic works, so yeah, it sets that email, but they'll get an email automatically, being invited back in, and please come back on.
First look at this.
We want to see things on the dig. Any other business? That's you've done on the far side. That's a little bit late. I text about the ice cream. Some people text me.
Yeah. I don't know who's been giving out contact. Definitely keen.
His name is Mr. Whitley as well.
Steve. Yeah.
He's Steve Whitley, yeah. Nice Steve Whitley. That can't be the best. It might be toilet habits though, aren't it? Any other business in the room?
I was going to mention about that pitch over there, getting some soil. Oh, that's fine, but just something that we can shovel out, because they do, the rabbits or whatever it is running on pitch as well.
We also have a couple of ton of.
Yeah, just something that's
It's
it's becoming a bit of a nightmare. It's different problems, so we do check well in advance, but it's not happening wrong with it.
one cup, volume and crap.
That's a big
One of these. Probably, I know what you're going to say, and they looks at this, right, I don't know what Neil was saying, I don't know if you know. The ULEZ, which is the ultra low emission zone. It's been extended to Brentwood, virtually. So, and the charge of going in here with an old banger is 15 quid, somewhere else.
It's on the back, 2015, below 2015.
Yeah. That's the thing. The league looked at it last time it was coming up. The trouble with it is you can regionalise it, but then you lose the quality. So what that means is you might have quite a really good size that are in the Dagenham area, and then they're all going to play each other, and then because you're up here in Chelmsford, you play teams that are not the same standard, because regionalisation only works for the lower levels, like the lower divisions. That makes sense. You only work with the top regionalisation, you lose the quality. So like what he said, it's one thing. You can't do anything about it. You're just going to have to react to the parents' car share. Whoever's got do a car or don't come under it, will go in their car, whatever. Just got to get ready.
But if you regionalise the bottom one, John, that's perfect. Getting people to go to Bucko still is a pain in the arse, isn't it? So trying to get a team there when you're in Division 5 under 13 is possible.
Same Division 5, under 12, exactly.
That's, you know, I'll take that point back. Actually. We've got backwards there. We've been over there. Virtually everyone's in below the up. But yeah, it's just
It's just a fault. Like when you're a lower team, the kids aren't up to it as much as what for me, and the parents definitely. So it's hard. That's it. And it's exciting to them coming up.
it's not bad. I'll bring that.
I should know. What's the thing?
A boss or years ago, we
I
found out.
thought there was one by Solid.
I don't know what the person could play on.
You're right, we should have known, we could let everyone know. John Valley,
Yeah. Do the thing.
You know, you've got a little pitch, Matt, where's the AAD on?
Well, if someone tells me where it is, I'll do it. Yeah, probably is.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. Needs updating, yeah.
Yeah, you know where, well, you can point out where that is on the map. It's on there, but it's on the Chapel Valley.
I'll find out, I think it's, we did find it years ago, but it's, I just said, I forgot, I'm sure I know that one.
I mean, you said that before. So it's not you. Not the council now.
I won't, now on our map, that's right. All we do is
They
put,
have done, the files will be clear pages, use accessible. So the being now. They do know.
that's possible, it's brilliant, I normally just go possible, see if it's doing all right. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, as long as you, I mean, you do.
Obviously, we've done this week.
Yeah. I've done this week before, if you do like four, pick up four. That's about this four. Kids say it's gonna be up there because all these pubs up there, this swimming pubs, dancing pubs. So, I'm walking and the pitch over that we've heard.
Which was maybe what it's about.
It was talked about a few years ago, but I don't think it happened. I don't think there's the appetite there for it. He's not very sporty, Mr. Mayor, so you know. No, not him. The trouble with fossils is the vehicle access. You've got that pinch point getting in at the place, it's a bloody nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So that's what I think we'll let them down really, unless they come in through the other entrance where we go out as the far side. It's the only thing.
Which is fair,
But
which is fair.
I went to a meeting, or I got my license. We as a club can get funding for pitch maintenance now. We can go and see them, but they are looking at 3Gs, more 3Gs. What is amazing, I didn't know this, they're looking at going away from the rubber ones. For the environmental thing.
So what?
Cork. Cork. Apparently, I don't know what team it is, you might be suffering. They've got a cork one, one of these teams got the new cork one. They reckon it's even more, it's more realistic than as grass. It's the nearest one they've to grass. So, what's your space? But the cost of the 3G has gone up from about $500,000 to $750,000 because all the costs going up. Council never know.
Oh, sorry, Jack,
Yeah, no. Let's go in.
Roof, make money, things.
Yeah, lines from that is on.
And the government.
Or it's never. I think it's good to do something here.
All right, anything else? There,
No, ceiling for the changing room, then just go get it painted.
will that be get better use it with it?
I'll get it done so we can use it there.
Did we sort out the roof leak? Did we sort out the roof leak?
No, I'm speaking about it.
Okay.
It's where the leak is, there's no valley, there's no. Right in the middle.
So it's not
Yeah,
right.
it's not all the valley.
It runs up the shower,
Yeah, like I will. Yes, on that, for amazing. There's also good for a while, wasn't it?
yeah,
Okay, not the Christmas.
yeah. You can see on that wall's naked.
Did you go to change room? I've got it. It's dry now. Get that.
All right. Well,
Yes,
go on.
down there, these pitches here, the far pitches, the 11 side pitches.
Yeah.
Then the metal goals, the wheels.
Mhm.
What's the possibility of getting them for the other pitches? The metal ones, because they don't get damaged, but no one goes hanging on, nothing like that, we play every week.
I don't in the winter, in the summer, they will get damaged. You look at the ones down here,
Not the nut.
and look, next time take your dog, never walk, they're broken,
No.
they're broken. The big 11 side, the stanchion snapped is gone, the
Mm.
wheels are gone. And that's big.
But no next fit.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Does anyone know where the nets have gone for the?
Even if you start about the time, that's like.
You've got the two smaller ones, they're not together, aren't they? They're packed up together, but the 11 side, which you could not find the nets in the container. We went through everyone, couldn't find nets that would fit.
We had the other week, next to the fit, some people put all the nets in all place. The 99 goals, all you do is you take the top of the crossbar.
Someone needs to go through that.
Sorry, Matt, the 99 was going top, 77 was going front, yeah, and they get looked up, easy things. Someone's all the goals down, muddled all the posts, and we can find so only a kick-off time, which one put the goals for.
Yes, they were doing, yeah.
It was an absolute.
Put it out there, right, for everyone who's on there, and this is the recording as well. By all means, get your parents to help take down goals. But you need to supervise them because they don't know what they're doing. And it's mainly the parents who are trying to help and haven't got a clue, that ballses it up for everyone else. You know, I've seen it so many times where they're not supervised, they just throw it in the container or whatever, the bag's open, and just they think they've been helpful, but they're not. So the managers who know what they're doing needs to just supervise the parents when they're putting stuff away. Simple as that.
Really, to mark up better than there.
It would. Honestly,
Well, I put a whole lot.
honestly, I'll give Ravens credit. That container was really organised.
Honestly,
Really organised.
Felt really in there, it was brilliant.
Every place done, it's like that.
Where it's supposed to be, they like, pocket glass, little section, but don't think glass, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
We had it for like 2 or 3 weeks, going there decimated.
Yeah.
It was a joke. They've got mold, hair, cones all over the floor. I mean, what is coming here? It ain't that hard. You just think, oh no, I'll take it from there, I'll put it back from there. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Sheriff, the container up here, Callum said it's broken, but look. This container, the white door, I think it means.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They said the locks fell out.
Fuck much you fix it, okay, put the light back up.
No, what I might do the weekend, I'll go in the back way and just see if it's something's wrong. He said
Yeah.
it did.
Containers not locked anyway, there's a lot for containers in the home changing.
Alright. Anyway, it was good.
Yeah, I
No,
like
no,
it.
just back down to one, if we could get some over there, because
Oh.
a few checks still complain about it, and it's something else.
Oh, Tim Gavin, what, please take them up.
Yeah, that fucking good.
Honestly. Putting the sand guy up, so work.
And nothing, they haven't got to plan, no, I mean, waiting, but I'm like.
I'm the sort of heating.
Come over, if that's it.
Grass and all, but now pitches next.
Oh, has anyone found them?
No, I will look this up.
They can't disappear.
No, there's some.
What, next?
What we've got over there,
It's in one of the bins in the main container.
is it?
Yeah.
What, random?
It's, found it in a container, but I just put it in one of the bins, and then I thought they were the old ones from the main pitch, but it could be,
I reckon someone's using, maybe put them thrown
I
over here.
don't know. I
Well,
definitely-
We borrowed them, didn't we, that didn't fit, we brought them over. Didn't put them over, I mean, that's another thing,
Show me the other job, I'll try, man. There must be there.
why if there's a groundsman here, can't he put them up on there for us?
Because in there.
Yeah, but why, well, someone said he's not, he doesn't do that, he just does it.
No, that's ours.
That's not to
So
do with.
why is he not, why
That's
they not
ours.
ours?
That's ours. That's the council. But what makes me laugh, right? He was still put next up, and it's like waterlogged, but he still put next up. Right?
My job.
It's my job. That's what he has to do. He puts the next up. Not look at the pitch and go, you know, there, place twice.
How often those pictures used by Springfield, not Romans, not?
We're using this ours.
Well, then why can't we pay him to put the nets up?
He's not that technical.
And if you do, you know you wouldn't do it.
Then we'll just-
We're not saying what's happening.
It's more than his job.
Definitely needs.
And then,
Oh, I'm not find them nets and we
EJ next year, under 13s.
Yeah.
Hopefully more, I know Glenn's put an effort on.
Of course.
Have we had any leads or anything on that, and what's the process for?
Which one of those?
Huh?
We'll talk about it for this.
Yeah,
You will a minute afterwards, yeah. For me, just to wrap this up and to keep it under an hour, which was always my ambition when we first got finished. All I want to say, I see, being a role I am with the BCFA, I see lots of increases in incident reporting where there's been issues around games, junior games. And I also sit with the FA now as well, and it's gone up phenomenal. Some of the things that's going on there is phenomenal. You know, I got showed a clip the other day of an under 15 game where the fighting parents, kids, it was just.
What the Hutton game,
No, it wasn't our league, it was in Hertfordshire. It's in Hertfordshire.
I say a Hutton under 15 game where his jaw broke and to replace it.
No, it's 70s.
And 70s, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but what I would say, just to finish it off, it's very rarely, all the size we are, we've got anything to do with our club. So I want to say a massive thank you to all the managers, you know, that looks after our teams. I've never hardly ever, I don't think I've seen one, an incident from any sprinkle sort.
Yeah, cool.
Right? That's good. But on that note, thank you for everyone still involved and thank you for attending. And sorry, anyone online, have you got anything you want to bring up?
Meaty, if we enter a five-a-side tournament, who pays the entrance fee?
You do.
All right, cheers.
Yeah. It's that side of the club, please. It's a separate entity.
Try your brother.
Anyone else?
What's that doing on here? Oh, which is Spurs.
Anyone else got anything? But don't hear anything on closed meeting.
John, I just put on there about the silent soccer weekend. It's been rescheduled for the 25th and the 26th of Feb.
So say it again, Emma.
The silent soccer weekend, the FA one that clashed with the Queen's death, that's been rescheduled for the 25th and the 26th of Feb.
Yeah, the FA did another silent weekend, by the way. But there is a subtle change in there. The managers can still talk. I was told, is that right?
Well, the PDF that they sent around last time was saying that you could do a pre-match talk and a half-time talk.
I've just sent you a link, Meatsy, and the coaches can talk this time around.
Oh, this time, okay, there you go.
They can.
And then just the other thing, John, was there's a good workshop on the 30th of Jan about the Jack Petchey Fund. So that comes with a bit of funding. So I'll be sitting on that for the girls' side, but I didn't know whether there was anyone that was interested in that kind of program for the youth side, for any young boys that might be thinking of coaching.
You send it around on a WhatsApp group?
Pardon?
You send it around on a WhatsApp group?
Yeah, okay. That's it, thanks.
Cheers. I just noticed a couple other chats. I mean, if I'm saying if I was on, yeah, they're both done. All right. Right, there's nothing else. Thank you very much. Anyone at the top of the score? Nil. All right. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. Bye.
Nil.
Nil. See you later.
Yeah, no.